rubies and diamonds and emeralds, oh my! Today we'll be playing Splendor by Marc-Andre and published by Asmodee Games and Space Cowboys. In Splendor, designed by Marc-Andre and published by Space Cowboys and Asmodee Games, you and the rest of the players take on the role of jewel merchants. You're trying to gain money, prestige, and eventually the attention of the noble court. On your turn, you can take one of three simple actions. You can take gems, purchase a development card, or reserve a development card. In order to purchase gems, you're going to look down to this bottom row of these nice, heavy-duty plastic poker chips with gems pasted onto them. There are 5 colors of gems as well as gold coins. The gems are emeralds, diamonds, sapphires, onyx, and ruby. The gold coins do not count as a gem and cannot be taken when you take gems. In order to take gems, you choose to either take 2 of one color or 3 of varying colors. If you choose to take 2 of one color, there must remain at least 2 left in the stack. So for example, if there were only 3 left in the stack and I took 2, it would leave only 1 gem left. I cannot take 2. You can also take 3 different gems of different colors. So for example, I could take a ruby, a diamond, and a sapphire because I felt particularly patriotic. Now, once you have these gems in front of you, they stay in front of you and they're used as a form of currency. You can never have more than 10 gems in front of you. At any time that you have more than at least 10 gems in front of you, if you were to take another gem, you instead forfeit your ability to take a gem. Once you have gems in front of you, you can use them to purchase development cards. Let's say, for an example, that I have 4 diamonds in front of me. Over the course of my turns, I've developed 4 diamonds, and I would like to purchase this ruby mine. I would pay my 4 diamonds back to the bank on my turn as my action, take this development card, and place it into my play area, replacing it immediately with another card from the top of the deck. Now, this development card gives me a ruby, a constant ruby that never goes away. In our group, we refer to this as a bonus gem, as well as this individual card gives me 1 victory point. Now, I purchased this card by paying its cost at the bottom left-hand side of the card. Some mines may only cost 1 type of gem. Others may cost 3 different types of gems. You have 3 different tiers of development cards. You have a first row that are predominantly in the artwork depicted as mining methods. You have a second row which look like refinery and long distance travel. And then you have the third row which depicts areas in cities where you might sell your gems. Now, these bonus gems that you get from these cards count towards the purchase of another card. So for example, this sapphire mine would only cost me 3 green and 1 blue. My red would already be paid for. And as I start to accrue more and more cards in front of me, eventually I'll have a number of gems that might attract the attention of a noble. We'll get to that in one moment. Your final action on a turn is to reserve a card. Say, I really need this ruby mine, but I don't have the resources to buy it yet, and I'm afraid another player will buy it before I get there. I can reserve this card, which means I take it and I place it face down or into my hand in front of me, and I also take a gold coin. The gold coin counts as a wild for any of the 5 colors. And now at the end of your turn, if, say, you have 4 ruby producing cards and 4 emerald producing cards, you might attract the attention of this noble if nobody has attracted her attention first. She will come to visit your play area, and there she will remain. She will grant you 3 additional victory points without having to have played any specific cards. It is very rare to win a game of Splendor without attracting at least one noble. When a player has accrued the necessary cards and nobles to reach a total sum of 15 victory points, they trigger the final round of the game. If they were the first player at the very beginning of the game, every other player gets a turn to try and catch up. If they were the last player in the round and the first player to reach 15 points, then the round is over and the game is over. After the game is over, everybody tallies up their victory points, and surprise, surprise, the player with the highest count of victory points wins the game. In the case of a tie, the player who has reached 15 points with the fewest number of development cards wins the game. And that is how you play Splendor. Here we are with Splendor, and we've decided randomly that Steven's going to take the first turn. Steven, go ahead. He's going to take blue, a green, and a white.
I'm going to take...
I feel like that's a good combination of magic.
America!
All right, America. I haven't even looked what's on the table. Give me... Actually, I will take... a green, a black, and a white for me. All right, that was what I was going for, so what am I going to do instead?
In a pool of your own tears. I don't really care which happened first.
1, 2, 3. I'll take this. I will buy for 1 on a bonus, 3
I'm not
here, and then 1 red.
Very nice.
Oh, what do I got in front of me?
Crap. Make crap.
Hey, that's perfect. I'll take this one for 1 point because I'll get 1, 2 diamonds, 1, 2, 3. It's like I planned this, and then 1, 2. I didn't plan it. That was complete coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
No, seriously, I'm not that smart. How many got there, Steven? Oh, you can only take 2 of those because that would put you at 10.
Like I said, it's been a while.
You gotta start making purchases, my friend.
No, I don't have to buy anything.
Camp.
Put all your money under your mattress.
Called a bread box.
And get really nice fire insurance.
I like to live dangerously. No insurance whatsoever. That's a lie.
How many points do we need to win?
15 to trigger the final round.
Okay. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
That card is
emeralds,
so not helpful.
2 bonus rubies and
What do you think I
1
feel?
bonus sapphire. I'll take that, putting me at 16 points.
Okie dokie. I will buy this one. That points me at 16 points. No. Yes!
Okay, go ahead.
You just did. You bought something.
I'm at the max of, what's 14 plus 4? 18? I'm at 18.
Yeah.
Sheer luck, guys, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7
Gives him 4.
Puts him at 18.
Yeah.
What do you get?
18.
Okay.
There's nobody do the 5 here.
Okay, so we're Dakota's at 18, I'm at 18, Steven's at 16. So Dakota and I have to count who has the fewest number of development cards. Ties get broken by development cards, so...
18.
13.
Does that mean I win or you win?
I win.
You poor...
Alright, here we are in the post-game of a very, very, very close game of Splendor. It came down to sheer luck on my part. I needed a card that came up with a lot of diamonds, and there it was. And on a tiebreaker, 18 points, 18 points, 16 points. About as close of a game of Splendor as I've ever played.
Before the fall.
So, Steven, let's start with you. Thoughts on the game in general, not necessarily the outcomes.
Okay. I really enjoy this game. My favorite part about this game is the feel of the actual game pieces. The tokens with the jewels on them have weight to them, so you really do get a sense of I'm hoarding money.
Yeah.
And that just makes the
Makes
game
you feel like you're in Vegas
Yeah.
and you got, your
all your
undies,
all your
undies, your hundies, or in my case, the little red fives,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it really it gives a nice sense of feel to the game, as opposed to if they were just little cardboard pieces like they could have done, but they
Yeah,
didn't.
little chits.
We are going to come back around and do what our thoughts about the outcome of the game are, right?
Sure.
Right.
Give us a score, Steven.
Out of what?
Out of 5.
Oh, out of 5. Okay.
Everyone's 5. Let's do that 6.
Um,
That'll show them.
I would give this game definitely 4 out of 5.
Be a 5 out of 6.
Because it really is. It's fun. It doesn't take too long, so you can get a few sessions in.
And even if you're a poor dirt farmer, you can still win.
Yeah, and
I raised a city or nothing.
there's enough strategy to it of seeing what your opponent can get,
Right.
and trying to manipulate the game that way.
Very cool.
That it really adds lots of different levels to it.
Very cool. Dakota, on the game in general, and then we'll get to the outcome here in just a second. Game in general, what do you think?
I like the game. I like how much salt it comes with. Definitely my sodium levels go way through the roof. I like the art the most. It's really engaging, and each one of the mines builds into like a place, which builds into like a person, and the other reverse. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But I like how everything's like thematic and it flows together, and then as you start accruing from literally digging a hole to the ground to cities,
Yeah.
you are amassing a fortune.
Very cool. How many stars, Dakota?
I would definitely give it a 5 out of 6. It's quick, and you can play with a whole bunch
There
of
you have it, 5 out of 6, folks. For me, this game is great. I play a lot. I try and get a lot of non-gamers to play games, and this is one that's very easy for them to approach. There's nothing too thematically out there. There's no dragons. There's no world that they need to have some kind of a background knowledge with. We're collecting gems,
Taxes.
and we're collecting gems, and we're buying mines. And it's very abstracted. It doesn't take a long time to play. There's no player elimination. I'd give between 3 and 4 stars. It's definitely a game that you want to go out and get if you have a collection, and especially if you play with people that aren't gamers. That's our review. 4 out of 5, 5 out of 6,
3 or 4.
3 and a
3
half.
or 4.
Thank you for joining us here on Board with Friends. We hope you're never bored, but if you are, hope you're bored with friends. Thank you for watching another episode of Board with Friends. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, check out our GoFundMe page linked in the video description. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope that you're never bored, but if you are, we hope that you're bored with friends.